Hi everyone, this is Miss Miharo, and we're back for part 2 of Road to Injustice 2. Well, this is going to be a bit more like technical stuff that differ universally for each character in this game from compared to MK and MKX. So, one of the big things is there's no neutral jump punch bounce. This is my neutral jump 1, neutral jump 2, neutral jump 3. That does launch, but it's not like it's not really a launch in the same way as a neutral jump punch. You can do stuff like this, but it's not really the same thing. It doesn't really bounce them, and it doesn't work like mid combo. As you can see, that's a huge difference from Mortal Kombat, like how you do your combos and so on. And this won't probably stay for the next game since they changed it for Mortal Kombat, but I need to change character for this. Not every character has this, but there's a thing called like instant neutral jump punch overhead, which is this. Meaning you get like some characters like the Joker doesn't really have a good overhead. He has this, which is super slow and doesn't give a combo, and he has this, which is super slow and does give a combo, but so instead he could mix people up with a neutral jump punch overhead into 1-1 into a combo. I don't remember his combos, something like that. Or he could go for his low, wait, that doesn't combo, into that, which is really good for setups and so on. So that's sort of what you could do with that. It led to some really nasty mix-ups for some characters, but since they removed it for MKX, I don't see it returning for Injustice 2. Since in MKX they made it so that jump attacks are mids on the way up and overheads on the way down. And this is to prevent setups like the Joker could do something like this. You can see that was an overhead low real quick. And that I think was low overhead. So he had really nasty setups with his teeth, which remind me, which sort of will remind you of like Cyrex's bombs or something like that. Also in this game there's no delayed wake up. Instead every sort of attack had a given wake up. So this for instance will give a super hard knockdown, as you can see, and there's nothing you can do to like change that property. It's kind of something I liked about the game, because it made like you could meaty your attacks really well, and there was a lot of like a lot of mind games around it, because it really favored the attacker. So Oki was a lot stronger in this game, I find. Similarly, there were some like gimmicks with the down 2 you could do. For instance, down 2 is cancelable in this game, like so. Meaning you could do something like down 2 to teeth or something like that. And this became like, oh my god, look at Green Arrow's head. Oh, that's weird. This became like really prevalent in the corner, because you could do, if you do any combo into double down 2s, that's a quick rise. You see how quickly he rose, and he can't affect that at all. He can't wake out of it, but like the timing is strict. And you can see as well that the down 2 doesn't send him out of the corner, as it does in Mortal Kombat X. Yeah, also this is two really important things about this game. I should have mentioned them earlier, but if you look at this walk speed, it's really slow. So whiff punishing was a lot harder in this game than it is in like MKX, which is also something people really complain about. I didn't really notice it because I didn't play MK9, so it didn't bother me, but now that I've played MKX, they feel really sluggish. I also played Raven, and she had really good walk speed, which was nice. Instead, you had dashes and back dashes. You can see Joker's backdash is okay. His forward dash is really good. So those were really important tools, and there weren't no like stamina required for this, so you could backdash for days. If you had a good backdash like Sod, you could just like backdash, 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 and keep you out. Another thing is, which they also changed for MKX, so I doubt it's coming back. It's that you can do pokes into strings. Oops. Ugh. Oh, that didn't combo. And it was really powerful for some characters, like Aquaman with his infamous Trident Rush, which built so much bar and did a lot of chip. So he could just, anytime he could down one, he could down one into like safe chip and a lot of damage as well. And Green Arrow could like down one arrow into a full combo. So I think that's not gonna stay, but it's something like interesting about how this game worked. Also about the chip, chip damage wasn't as prevalent as this game as it was in MK. Like this was Green Arrow's like super chips, super special. Sorry, I'm really tired. And it does like 5%. But like that string did not even a percent chip. That's really different from MK. This is his 3-3 string. Does about 25, 30 something % chip. Jump in 3 does 0.3% chip. So you can see how it's drastically I'm trying to say two words at the same time. Dramatically different from how MK works. I kind of like chip how it is in MK now, so I wouldn't mind if they upped the chip damage a lot compared to this. But at the same time, they had to tone down the chip damage for MK because it was kind of stupid. So I think they're on the right path now. Yeah, I think that's it for this part. Next I'm gonna go over characters I used to play. And some of them I played a lot, some of them I played very little. But I'm just gonna give you like just some like pointers about the characters. So stay tuned for that.